Emancipating excrement is a natural occurrence that most humans do. Now, in case you haven't been to biology class school, there are hella organ systems in our body. You know, you got the muscular system, got, all the muscles, the bone system, all the bones, the breathing system, your lungs and whatnot. The lymphatic system, I don't fucking know. The piss system, your piss. But the one that I'm going to talk about today is the digestive system. Now, when we eat food, that goes down our throats and into our stomach, where the food gets broken down into energy for our body to use. So we know the type of foods you eat kind of determine how you're going to live, you know what I'm saying? So if you only eat bread, you're kind of fucked. Same if you only ate meat. But none of that's important, because I'm here to talk about the final steps of the process of digestion, which is taking a shit. There are a multitude of things that us as humans have to do in order to survive. Everyone has to eat, drink water, sleep. My point is that we do things that are basic towards living. However, one thing that I despise doing is taking a shit. And I'm going to tell y'all why, you know what I'm saying? Say you're at a mall, you got to take, feel me? First of all, it's going to waste a lot of time. So say if you're with a group of friends, you're just going to be the annoying one for wanting to take. If you have to take it during a movie, well, you suck, you know what I'm saying? You're going to miss out on the movie. So what if you're on a road trip, you know what I'm saying? In the middle of the freeway, there's nowhere to go but just drive forward, and all of a sudden you feel a weird kick in your stomach, and boom, you got to take a shit. What are you going to tell the driver, huh? You're going to tell him to pull over so you can shit on the floor? You see what I'm saying? Taking poops, it's so inconvenient. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Taking poop at school is possibly one of the worst things that you could do in your life. First of all, the toilets have the power to give you AIDS and other types of diseases unknown to man. You feel me? Half the time, if you even go in there, there's going to be like 20 people that's going to just come in randomly to snort coke. It's not worth it at all. Say you're just trying to fart. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be funny in front of your friends. It's all good. You guys are all laughing, and you're like, hey guys, listen to this, let me rip one for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Let me deliver one. You feel me? Let me give you guys a good one. So you fart. Uh-oh, you didn't just fart, because now there's a giant lump in your ass. And you definitely just didn't grow your ass cheek. So what is that? I'll tell you what it is. It's shit. Going to sleep. What if you just, you ate and, you're going to sleep, and then all of a sudden you feel a kick in your stomach. You feel like as if, your body's warning you. You know what I'm saying? This has happened to me once. Once I ate, my stomach was like, hey, yo, you better go. All right. You better go take a shit, like right now. And I was like, no. So the next morning I wake up, and, it was like 6 a.m. I was woken up to a horrific smell, and I thought, I don't know what I thought, to be honest. I thought like some dog broke into my house and just took a shit, like in my room. So I was like, God damn it, not this again. Little did I know, as I'm getting up, I feel some weird thing slip around my leg and my blanket, and turns out I shit myself. Yikes. I'm possibly one of the other worst things about having to take a shit is wiping. Who the fuck wants to wipe? You feel me? We should be, I don't know why, every single place on this planet should have Japanese toilets. Alright, that's all I gotta say. One thing I would like to go over briefly is the types of feces out there for humans, of course. We're not going to be talking about elephants, you feel me? So we got logs. Logs are probably, as far as taking a shit goes, this is probably the best type that you're ever gonna release out of your system, because it's just one fluid gigantic beast slides right out of your asshole into the toilet. You hear the plop, and it's just right there sitting magnificently like a giant 16-inch burrito. It's nice. And I have to admit that that's probably like, it's good. You know what I'm saying? You feel relieved after, you feel a certain sense of pride, satisfaction, and it's just beautiful. But everything down here kind of just goes completely downhill. Next up, we got half logs. Half logs are disgusting, it's like when midway, when that shit is slowly sliding out of your butthole, it just cuts in half, and and then it just sucks because now the other one you just have to slide out. It doesn't look complete. You know what I'm saying? So that's what sucks about it. This next one is even more disgusting. It's a half log, but there's a twist to it. So I'm sure many of you people have felt this before too, where you feel a giant log coming, it breaks, you're like, oh man, god damn it. Well, hey, at least now, it is what it is, but I'll just get the rest out. But then you realize something. That, the rest of that half log, that's still, like, in your butthole, starts slurping back inside of you. And you're like, oh god, so then you start pushing it, like, you start pushing hard, you start getting constipated, but it's already too late, and it slurps all the way back inside of you. No satisfaction, it's absolutely gross, nobody likes it, I hate it. Next. We have sandpaper rock shit. You guys have all had this one. It's when you're taking a shit, and it's a log, except it's spiky, and it basically makes your asshole bleed. But it's, by the time you wipe, you look at it, and it's all red, it's all your blood, and your butthole just stinks for the rest of the day. It's not pretty. Up next, we got diarrhea, and this is often worsened with spicy foods. Now, these spicy foods don't even have to be that bad, really. They like you can eat and you won't even be spiced out, but your stomach's kind of like, dude, this is kind of gross, what are you doing? So then when you go to the toilet, it's just horrible, and then you get out, 30 seconds pass, and you gotta go again. That's just horrible. For everyone, it's horrible. It's absolutely disgusting, At the very bottom is one of the worst ones. It's actually selective to a few people. These people are kind of disgusting. Kind of says a lot about me. Some of my friends have had it. It's just not fun, you feel me? And we all call it the Hershey squirts. Now, the Hershey squirts is liquid shit. I don't know how it really occurs. Sometimes I like to think it's spicy food. Sometimes I like to think it's too much milk. Maybe water with something that I don't know. But the point is, it's liquid shit. You feel me? And the thing about this is, it burns up your asshole. So, first off, you sit on the toilet, you're ready to unleash yourself, and then it's water. You're like, what? How was that even? And you're like, okay, fine, let's just get it out of my system. But then your butthole starts singing. So after 5 seconds of letting out the Hershey squirts from your ass, you gotta slurp it. You gotta stop. You gotta shut it down, because it's literally burning and hurting your asshole. You really could only do it for 5 seconds at a time. Otherwise, your asshole just hurts. It's not fun. And it's just really horrifying. And this is one of those ones where I've had this Hershey squirts infection when I was sick once. But when I thought it was done, about a minute 30 seconds later, I had to do the Hershey squirts again. It was like in my stomach. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I have like a fucking tapeworm. I don't know. Point is, I ended up having to take another shit, and it wasn't shit. It was the Hershey squirts. I would like to discuss some counter arguments. Some people might make the case that they feel satisfied after having exerted a fine shit from their system, and they feel relieved, therefore it's kind of worth it. And like I said, I low-key agree with you, especially if it's like a log shit, but I think we could all agree that there are better things out there for satisfaction, like jerking off. Jerking off is way better than taking shit. It's just a trillion times better, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't stink, dopamine levels are fire, and sometimes if you're good enough, you can make a controlled mess, you feel me? The only downside with jerking off is just post-nut clarity, but that's it. Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. So what I think is that they should gather a bunch of scientists and make humans disperse waste, like, poops, in a different form. For example, and I thought about this a lot, I really put my mind on it, you feel me? What if these scientists could manufacture our DNA or our biology, so instead of taking a shit, we could literally burp, you know what I'm saying? We could literally disperse our waste in the form of gas. And by burping, it would be infinitely better. It really would. Now you don't have to, bathrooms would be obsolete. You don't need them because all you gotta do is boom. You feel me? That's it. Some of you guys may say, okay, what if the burps stink like shit? You feel me? What if it's disgusting? And to that I gotta say, then they should also invent a super mint or a super gum that we eat that completely reverses the shit smell. It's kind of like wiping, but for burps. It would be perfect, you know what I'm saying? You completely eradicate the smell, and it'd be like everyone would carry these all around them, It'd be like carrying baby wipes, you could put them in your wallet, your purse, your pocket, whatever it is. It would work amazingly. And so if any billionaires want to take that idea, turn it into something, I feel like if we actually manage to do that, world peace would probably start. No more crime would drop down to zero, and everybody would universally agree that humans are once again great. But anyway, if you want to take anything away from this video, it's that fuck shitting.